Hey guys, this is S with Neurodivergent Voices. Hey guys, this is S with Neurodivergent Voices. This is just my own personal perspective and take of what it's like to be autistic. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what my diagnosis process was like and how I feel about it. So, about 3 months ago, I started researching heavily on autism and things like that and neurodivergence, and suspected that my boyfriend might actually be on the spectrum. I don't really like the term on the spectrum because it makes it sound linear, but anyway, so I started to use Dr. Google and watched personal videos on YouTube from people like Olivia Hobbs and Purple Ella and Yosemite Sam and others, and joined autistic women's groups on Facebook. After a couple weeks of doing this, it was like I walked in a room and somebody had turned the lights on for the first time in my life, where my brain was just like, bing! Wow, this is me. It was like I was finally talking to people that were speaking a language that I could understand for the first time in my life. So my diagnoses, I have been diagnosed with ADHD, borderline personality disorder. I am legally blind, so I have congenital nystagmus and ocular albinism, and now I'm autistic. So my diagnosis process, I had an hour-long evaluation process with the doctor where she asked me several questions about my history and my preferences and what it was like to be me, basically. Then I had 3 hours of testing with the MIGDAS, that's MIGDAS 2, for adults, and the Wechsler Adult IQ test. I also did a computer test for ADHD, which turned out inconclusive. I don't know if it was because I'm severely ADHD or because I was nervous, but yeah, it was inconclusive, so she couldn't tell if I was actually ADHD, but at age 7, I was diagnosed ADHD. Okay, so that was followed by 2 hours of virtual testing because I didn't get to finish because of my vision. She was having to help me with the questions on the test and box in the answers for me because it was a small print. Anyway, so when we got there, my boyfriend had to fill out a questionnaire, and I had to answer my questions for her, of course, and she kind of suggested that my boyfriend and I had over-exaggerated a little on our questionnaires, which I was kind of like, why would I do that? But what she said was that I didn't present that way, that I was showing severely autistic, but I was not presenting as severely autistic, which I know now is because I was heavily masking, which was kind of the opposite of what I wanted to go in there and do. But in trying to not to mask, I was masking even harder. So in my frustration and overwhelm, I began to email her back and forth. And she said that she started to get a clear picture of who I really was. I finally started to unmask in trying to communicate with her. There were obviously some communication gaps, and I apologize, doctor, but the way I perceive things is a lot different than the way other people perceive things. So I do a lot better with writing. I do a lot better through emails and texts than I do one-on-one. So she got a much clearer picture of who I was through my emails when I started unmasking, and especially after talking to my mother and my boyfriend about what it's like to live with me. Yeah, that was hard to read in the report, but anyway. Okay, so how do I feel about my diagnosis now? Well, she says that I am mild level 2 autistic. Anyway, you're mildly spicy. You have a mild amount of more needs than other people. I don't get that, but okay. I feel relieved. I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm not crazy. I'm not weird. I'm not different. There's nothing wrong with me. I apologize, my phone is going off. So I feel relieved. I feel acknowledged, and validated, but I also feel overwhelmed. Now that it's not just an outfit I'm trying to put on and see how it feels and how it fits, it's a permanent label, I guess, which, you know, it's part of me, but it's still very heavy. You know, it's only been a couple of days since I found out, so it's weighing heavy on me. It's real. So I'm happy and overwhelmed by it. So yeah, that was pretty much my diagnosis process and how I feel on being autistic. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and leave comments open, so we can all communicate. But I want to give 5 seconds to the haters. You get 5 seconds of acknowledgement. I will not be responding to hate comments or mail or anything else. So here's your 5 seconds. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will put more videos out soon. Thanks. Bye.